Modulus straight line graphs. In this video, we will learn how to sketch a modulus straight line graph. Firstly, let's plot y equals to x plus 3 straight line taking few x coordinates. X coordinates are minus 8, minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0, 1, 2 and 5. And when you substitute these values into the equation y equals x plus 3, we will get the y values. Marking the points on the grid, we can draw a straight line which passes through the point 0, 3, the y-intercept. What do you mean by a modulus graph? That is, y equals to modulus x plus 3 is that the negative side of the graph is not there anymore. Let's see how to draw the graph. And in this table, you can see when you input minus 8, it's minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. Though it's minus 5, since it's modulus, you remove the minus sign off and write here positive 5. Look at this. When you input minus 6 into this equation, minus 6 plus 3 becomes minus 3. Modulus minus 3 means you remove this minus sign and you just write it as a plus 3. When you input minus 4 into the equation y equals x plus 3 modulus, it's minus 4 plus 3, which you will get a minus 1. You remove the sign of it and then you write it as plus 1. When you input minus 2 plus 3, it's 1. So you don't have to remove anything. Other coordinates would be the same. At 0 plus 3, it will be 3. And when it comes to 1 plus 4, it will be 4. 2 plus 3, it's 5. And 5 plus 3, it's 8. So you can see I have also prepared a table to draw the modulus graph y equals modulus x plus 3. And if you notice, all the positive values 0, 3, we have already marked it. 1, 4, it's marked. 2, 5, it's marked. And 5, 8, it's marked. So the positive values are already marked. And also at minus 2, it's plus 1. That's also already marked. Then over here, the graph touches the x-axis at 0, minus 3. Thereafter, the graph starts reflecting back. At minus 4, it's 1. Minus 4, it's 1. And then again, at minus 6, it's 3. Minus 6, it's 3. Also, at minus 8, it's 5. Graph stopped by the point which the graph touches the x-axis and reflects back to the positive side. And negative side of the graph exists. So I redraw it and show it to you. This is how you draw a modulus graph. So the modulus graph does not have any y values which are negative. Next example, you're asked to sketch modulus graph y equals modulus x plus 3. So even without preparing the tables, you can sketch the graph knowing that y equals to x plus 3 graph touches the y-axis at 0, 3 and touches the x-axis at minus 3 comma 0. So you have to draw this basic straight line x plus 3, y equals to x plus 3, and stop by the point which the graph touches the x-axis and reflects back. So without preparing a table, if you know the main 2 points, you can sketch the modulus graph. I have not prepared a table here, but I have sketched the modulus graph y equals modulus x plus 2. We know y equals x plus 2 straight line graph touches the y-axis or crosses the y-axis at 0, 2, which is the y-intercept. Also, it touches the x-axis when the y-coordinate is 0, such x equals minus 2, which is minus 2, 0. So the main 2 points, minus 2, 0 and 0, 2. We draw the straight line y equals to x plus 2. Modulus means after this point which the straight line touches the x-axis, the graph reflects back to the same side. Y equals modulus x plus 2 graph, which it stops by the point which the graph touches the x-axis and then reflects back. Next, now we are going to plot the graph y equals modulus x minus 4. Let's prepare a small table for this. The x coordinates are minus 8, minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0, 1, 2 and 5. Now I explained you before what do you mean by the modulus sign. Modulus means you remove the minus sign of the coordinates, which minus 8 becomes plus 8, minus 6 has become plus 6, minus 4 is just 4 plus 4, minus 2 is 2, and 0, 1, 2 and 5 would be the same since it's already plus. So the modulus values have no negative sign. Thereafter, from the modulus values, you subtract 4. So 8 minus 4, it becomes 4 for you to get the y values. 6 minus 4, you will get 2. 4 minus 4, it's 0. 2 minus 4, it's minus 2. 0 minus 4, it's minus 4. 1 minus 4, it's minus 3. 2 minus 4, it's minus 2. 5 minus 4, it's 1. How did you prepare the table? Please consider modulus x subtract 4. It is not x minus 4 modulus. Here the modulus is only for x, and then from that value you subtract 4. So first thing is I took my x coordinates and I convert it into modulus x. Modulus x means everything which carries a negative sign turned into a positive sign. From the modulus x value, I subtracted 4. Then I got the y value 4. Let's mark the points in the grid. At minus 8, it's 4. At minus 6, it's 2. At minus 4, it's 0. And also at minus 2, it's minus 2. And then at 0, it's minus 4. Then the positive values at 1, minus 3. At 2, minus 2. And also at 5, it's 1. So you can see it's a V-shaped graph, which is the modulus x minus 4 graph. How do you sketch the modulus graph? So we are not going to prepare a table here. We are just going to do a sketch. So you can clearly see the graph touches the x-axis when the y coordinate is 0. So you equal it into 0. You equal the equation y equals modulus x minus 4 into 0. Then you will get the x coordinate as 4. So the first point is 4, 0, which the graph cuts the x-axis. And also when the graph cuts the y-axis, the x-coordinate is 0. So when the x-coordinate is 0, the y value is minus 4. So the first thing is you mark the two main points which the graph cuts the x-axis and the y-axis. And then you draw the line modulus x minus 4 as a V-shaped graph which it stops by this point and returns back upwards. So y equals modulus x minus 4 stop at this point where 0, minus 4 and reflects back is we are going to plot the graph y equals modulus x plus 1. When you are to plot the graph, you can prepare a small table taking few x values, minus 8, minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0, 1, 2 and 5. Modulus means you remove the negative sign. So minus 8 turns into plus 8, minus 6 turns into plus 6, minus 4 turns to plus 4, minus 2 is 2, 0, 1, 2 and 5. Thereafter, we are going to add 1 to the modulus x coordinate and we will get the y coordinates as 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 6, where we can mark the points on the grid. At minus 8 it's plus 8 and at minus 6 it's at minus 8 it's 9. I have not marked that point, but I'm going to mark from minus 6 it's 7 and also at minus 4 it's 5, at minus 2 it's 3, at 0 it becomes 1, then at 1 it is 2 and at 2 it's 3 and at 5 it's 6. So somehow on the grid you have to mark the coordinates x and y, but when you are to find what y coordinate is, we have to use the equation modulus x plus 1. And when you join the points, we get a V-shaped graph like this. This is y equals modulus x plus 1. Lastly, we are going to plot the graph y equals 2 minus modulus x. So in this case, firstly the x coordinates minus 8, minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0, 1, 2 and 5, the basic x coordinates. And what you have to do, you have to subtract the modulus of the x coordinate from 2. So what I did, when I prepared the table, I first wrote 2 and from that 2, I have subtracted the modulus of the x coordinate. X coordinate is minus 8. The modulus of minus 8 is plus 8. So what I did, from 2 I subtracted plus 8. Modulus of minus 6 is plus 6. So from 2 I subtracted 6, where I got the y coordinates as, when I subtracted modulus 8 from 2, it's minus 6. I subtracted modulus 6 from 2, then it's 2 minus 6, it's minus 4. Then I subtracted modulus 4. Modulus 4 means the minus sign goes off. So then what I have to do, from 2 I have to subtract plus 4. Nextly, from minus 2 I take modulus, which is plus 2. Then from 2 I subtract plus 2. 0, modulus is also 0. So 2 minus 0, it's 2. 2 minus 0, it's 2. Then 1 modulus is still 1. So from 2 subtract 1, which is 1. 2 modulus is 2. 2 subtract 2 is 0. Whereas 5 modulus is 5 as it is. So 2 subtract 5, it's minus 3. So you can see according to the given equation, y equals to minus modulus x. Firstly, I will take the value 2. From that, I subtract the modulus of the x value, which is minus 8 modulus is plus 8. So 2 subtract 8 is minus 6. Let's mark the points on the grid. And when you join these points, you will get a V-shaped curve, which is the modulus curve. Sorry, it's a straight line, which is a modulus graph. So you also, in this sum, y equals to modulus 2x plus 6 minus 3. Let's prepare the table. Taking the x coordinates, minus 8 minus 6 minus 4 minus 2, 0, 1, 2 and 5. We substitute it into the equation 2x plus 6. And now when you substitute minus 8 into this 2x plus 6, your output is minus 10. Thereafter, you take the modulus of it, which is 10. You substitute minus 6 into the equation, which is 2 times minus 6, it's minus 12, plus 6, it's minus 6 again. You take the modulus of it, which becomes plus 6. When you substitute minus 4 into the equation, minus 4 times 2 minus 8 plus 6, answer is minus 2. You take the modulus of it, it becomes plus 2. There ahead, when you substitute minus 2, 2 times minus 2 minus 4 plus 6, then it becomes plus 2. So the modulus is the same as plus 2. When you substitute 0, the output is 6. When you substitute 1, the output is 8. When you substitute 2, the output is 10. When you substitute 5, the output is 16. Thereafter, you have to subtract 3 from this modulus 2x plus 6 answers for you to obtain y coordinates. Once the y coordinates are obtained, we can mark the points on the grid and then to plot the graph modulus 2x plus 6 minus 3. You will get a V-shaped graph like this, which is modulus 2x plus 6 minus 3. You also can try to do the question y equals to modulus x minus 3 plus 1, preparing a table like above.